how long is too long to wait for an ambulance? Are ambulance personnel being stretched to the limit? When we call 911, are we going to be told to wait a while?
After a tip we got from a viewer, we looked into it. 27 First News reporter Dan Marcel joins us in the studio with his investigative report.
Well, Stan and Mandy, the tip came in from the WKBN Report It app several weeks ago. A man had to wait an unusually long amount of time for an ambulance, and I wanted to find out why.
And I was kind of taken back that, what occurred, the amount of time that went by with no ambulances available.
On March 19th, 2 Struthers police officers found a man passed out on the side of Lowellville Road. They put out a call to 6 different ambulance companies. None were available. They called again a few minutes later when one of the EMTs told the officers it would be another half hour before an ambulance could drop by. So the officers drove the man to St. E's in their own car.
It's not the ideal situation, but in an emergency situation, I think that the gentleman did the right thing.
I spoke with Chief Randy Pugh of Lane Life Trans. He, along with the Struthers fire chief, says a big reason for the backup is heroin.
When you put the added 2 classes on there of the flu and the overdoses, the volume is very high right now.
You'd see 1 or 2 heroin overdose a year. Now you can see 10 a month.
On average, Pugh says they take about 80 calls a day, but while I was recording this interview at 4 o'clock, they had already taken 84. But that also means
if we're busy, hospitals are busy.
Hospitals will occasionally go on what's called diversion. When they're too full to take more patients, ambulances will be asked to go to another hospital for the next 2 hours.
A polite way of telling us, we're full, try to take them somewhere else.
How often does that happen?
Well, it's happened three times in the last 12 hours today, so.
And while they are busy, the situation that happened in Lowellville, Pugh says, is unusual. The average response time is under 10 minutes. Pugh also tells me that another problem comes from insurance. Even if patients don't have coverage, ambulance companies will still take the call. In fact, they're obligated to do so. But if they're not paid, can make it difficult to budget for the year. Live in the studio, Dan Marcel, WKBN 27 First News at 10.